The Royal Rumble was crazy. We have a lot to discuss, so we're just gonna get right to it. The women's Royal Rumble match, crazy. Io Sky number one, Liv Morgan number two was crazy. They were pretty much in there for almost the whole time for the Rumble. The match itself was pretty good. They got a lot of debuts. I think Jordan Grace, and we got a few call ups as well from NXT that I had discussed in my predictions, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. We got a returning Alexa Bliss, which was insane. He got a crazy pop. Nobody was expecting that, to be honest. I don't think anybody was expecting that, especially because of like what had Michael Cole and Wade Barrett said that the dirt sheet said that she wasn't coming back, and then Wade Barrett said to stop reading those because don't nobody know nothing, which was crazy. Nobody was expecting that, and I thought she was gonna win. The moment she came in, I thought she was gonna win, but Liv Morgan eliminated her, so I guess that's the feud for WrestleMania. And then when Jordan Grace debuted, it was funny because Bianca had kind of got jealous a little bit with Naomi, so she might, there might be something going on there and stuff. And Nia Jax, that was insane. She had a crazy showing too. I thought she was gonna win right when it came down to the very end. I honestly thought she was gonna win, but come to find out at the very end, of course, it was Charlotte that won. But my only problem, like honestly, I don't have a problem with Charlotte winning. I really don't. But my only problem was why would they announce Charlotte winning? That's literally my only problem. They announced that she was gonna come back like 3 weeks before the Rumble. Once they announced her, everybody knew that she was gonna win. Every single person knew. Every single person knew she was gonna win. So what was the point of them announcing her return? And then she ended up winning. If they would have just not announced her return and then she would have just popped up and won, then I think that would have been fine. But why announce her return? And I get it. They kind of saved it for Alexa Bliss, but a lot of people were expecting more. I know people was expecting like AJ Lee, Jake Cargill, Becky Lynch, myself included, but they announced Charlotte coming back and she ended up winning. There was no point for that. They should have just never announced her. And then I think it would have been fine, honestly. But the way they just went about it was bad. Like it was like yeah, just the whole way they went about it was bad. But the match itself was good though. She still got a good pop when she won. And we got a lot of like NXT call ups, so maybe they'll be on the main roster in the future. We also got number 30, the surprise, the returning Nikki Bella. I think she said that she's gonna come. I'm not too sure if she's gonna be back for the foreseeable future or if it was just a one off. But yeah, she ended up returning because of the view she pulled in on the Raw debut on Netflix, which was crazy. But overall, the women's match was good. It was really good. It was really enjoyable. It was solid. It was a lot of good wrestling. Yeah, the women's match was good. It was pretty solid. It's pretty solid. All right, next match: DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns for the tag titles. 2 out of 3 falls. Overall, it was a pretty good match. It was really good. A lot of people like considered it the bathroom match, but I didn't. I personally enjoyed it. It was like like I said in my predictions, it's a solid match. It was a really solid match. Yeah, the DIY took it with the Street Profits coming back, which nobody expected them coming back, and they helped DIY win only because they want to run it with them to get the title. So, which makes sense. They were the ones that took them out, so it makes sense for them to come after them. So there's probably going to be something cooking up there for WrestleMania. But overall, match wise, the match was really good. Honestly, like I felt like as time kept on going, the match was just getting better and better and better. At first, I felt like the crowd wasn't really into it, but as the match kept on progressing, the crowd was feeling it. The crowd really loved the match. I myself loved the match too. The match was really good. Um, just like how they tricked everybody. Well, they tricked the ref like with the fake tag, and they got the first fall. And then Motor City Machine Guns took the second one, and then the third one they got it with Street Profits. But overall, it was a pretty good match. It's a pretty good match. It was pretty solid. The first time the tag titles had debuted on, or the first time the tag titles had a pay-per-view match, a PLE match since WrestleMania, which was insane. I feel like they already should have been had more, but for the first one since WrestleMania, it was pretty good. And I wonder what's gonna happen now with the tag division on SmackDown. So we'll have to tune in to SmackDown to find out. But overall, it was a really good match. It was it was definitely solid and very enjoyable for sure. All right, next up, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship in a ladder match. Man, this match was everything. This match had shock value. This match was brutal. This match was everything. And I honestly thought at the end that Sami Zayn was going to get involved, but it made sense that he didn't. So maybe whenever Kevin Owens come back, there'll be something cooking up with them. But yeah, the match was crazy. The body slams through the ladder, using the ladder parts to beat each other up. It was crazy. They was hitting each other with the ladder. Cody got power bombed through the ladder. Kevin Owens did like a brain buster type suplex on top of a ladder. Cody Rhodes got mad. He busted open Kevin Owens, started bashing his head in. Then he beat him with the Alabama slam through the ladder. And he climbed up the ladder, took both titles down, and that was it. This match was crazy. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, there was not one point in the match I thought Kevin Owens was gonna win. If I'm being completely honest with you, the whole time, yeah, there was times Kevin was dominating, but I honestly felt like I never really thought that Cody was gonna lose, not once throughout the match. But it was still a good match though. It was a ladder match. Like everybody loves a ladder match. Like come on, it was crazy. It was brutal. And apparently, I'm not too sure if it's storyline or what, but they're saying that Cody is potentially injured because he didn't address the press in the post show. So we'll have to tune in on SmackDown for that. They might talk about it briefly on Raw, but we'll have to tune in to SmackDown on Friday and find out the future of Cody Rhodes. They said potentially that Cody Rhodes can potentially miss out on WrestleMania. Man, that'll be insane. That'll suck, man. That'll suck. They said potentially he'll miss WrestleMania, so it could be storyline. It could not be. You know, they're keeping us on our toes, so we'll have to wait on Friday on SmackDown to find out. But this match was good. This match was really good. The crowd was very into the match. It was brutal. They both gave their all in that match. Like the match itself was brilliant. Just like I said before, it wasn't really believable that Cody was going to lose, but it really kept me on the edge of my toes up until the very end. They did exactly what they had to do. Props to them. They did their thing with that one. All right, the main event, the men's Royal Rumble match, and this match was pretty good. This match was good. It was amazing. Penta and Ray started off as number one and number two respectively. It was pretty good. I don't know, but do you guys think Penta's both feet touched the floor? I don't know. I rewatched it. Sometimes it looked like both feet touched it, and sometimes it looked like it was just one and the other foot it almost touched the floor. I don't know. They never showed the replay, so I'm guessing both feet did touch the floor. But they just didn't want to show the replay, and they just kept going, which was crazy. But I get it though. Like Penta was probably nervous and stuff. His first Royal Rumble. He was wrestling against Rey Mysterio, which was great. I actually wanted that interaction with them, and they were number one, number two, which was dope. Speed came in. He took over for Akira Tozawa, and to a crazy pop from the crowd. The crowd was loving it. He hit him with the C, and he hit him, and then he did a backflip. He helped Braun Breaker take out Otis. Braun Breaker just destroyed him, dismantled him with that spear. He threw him over the top rope. Otis, he did a body slam, or he threw him back towards the table. That was it for Speed. That was hilarious. OTC, Roman Reigns, he came out number 16. Nobody was expecting him to come out that early. It was pretty good. Jacob Fatu did his big one, destroyed everybody. He did everything he had to. The double Samoan drop. He got a Mexican destroyer from Penta. Jacob Fatu really did. He really showed out. He really showed out. I'm not even gonna lie. Jacob Fatu did his big one. Braun Strowman came, eliminated Jacob Fatu. He came back. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be cooking up for them. They might have a match in WrestleMania, but I hope they don't drag it till then. But knowing them, they probably would drag it. But yeah, that was really solid from Jacob Fatu. He had a good performance. And yeah, Jey Uso came out. He number 20. Cena came out number 23. Punk came out number 24. Seth Rollins came out 25. And Logan Paul 30. Why? Why? Like, he could have been 28 or 29. Like, I would have been okay with LA Knight being 30. If I'm being honest with you, I would have been okay with him being 30. But yeah, they gave it to Logan Paul, and yeah, he made it to the top three. But and then Seth Rollins, Roman, they hate each other. Just started going after each other. They almost took each other out. Then Punk went, took them out. Then Logan took out Punk, which was crazy. Seth Rollins lost it. Curb stopped Roman Reigns right into the ground. Then he started fighting with Punk. Then he came back. Curb stopped Roman Reigns through the steel steps. That was insane. Had me and the whole crowd going crazy. Oh yeah, also Joe Henry from TNA showed up, the TNA World Champion, which that was nice. He definitely got his ovation from the crowd. The crowd gave him his flowers. The crowd loved him. It was amazing. Roman Reigns ended it real quick. Braun Breaker destroyed Roman Reigns with the spear. Oh man, that was lovely. That was lovely. I thought Roman was gonna be out honestly, but then Roman flipped the script at the end, got him out, and then that's what led to the thing with Punk eventually. But yeah, Roman was done and out. I wonder when he's gonna come back. Probably Mania season. Probably in a month or two, Roman gonna come back. Cause yeah, that was crazy. Seth Rollins, he curb stomped him the first time with both feet, bro. Seth Rollins really hate this man, yo. He really hate this man, Roman Reigns, bro. And then he went back again a second time. He went back a second time. Like what? That was crazy. And then he kept fighting with Punk. So let's see, 'cause that could potentially be the triple threat match, but we'll see what happens from there. That was insane. That was insane. And then the crowd just gasped when Logan Paul took out CM Punk. It is funny. Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio, they both just sucked the life out the crowd when they came out. Like, especially Logan Paul, because he came out number 30. I felt the same. Like, why? He could have been any other number, honestly. But why? But why 30? But yeah. So the end right there, Cena J Logan, and yeah, Cena eliminated Logan. Then it went down to Jay and John Cena, and Cena couldn't get the job done. Jey Uso took it, which honestly, when it came down to them two, I was honestly okay with like whoever won. Honestly, I was okay with it. And to my surprise, to everybody's surprise, Jey Uso took it, which was insane. Honestly, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting Jey Uso to actually win the Royal Rumble, which makes no sense because if I'm being honest with you, because then what was the whole point of him losing to Gunther just for him to go and challenge Gunther again in WrestleMania? Don't make no sense. He could have just beat it. He could have just beaten Gunther in Saturday night's main event. Then he could have just gave the Rumble to somebody else, either to Cena or to CM Punk. Gave somebody else the Elimination Chamber. I don't know. They could have just done that there, but he is main event Jey Uso, so I kind of understand the reasoning behind it. It was dope though. It was a crazy ass moment. I honestly did not expect that at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. I did not expect that at all, man. That was phenomenal. The shock value was crazy. The crowd went crazy. The crowd loved it instantly. I thought Cena was gonna go and turn on Jay, but Cena's not going to. But that was crazy. Honestly, I don't care that anybody's hating on him. He deserves it. I don't care if it's nepotism, this that. He deserves it, man. He deserves it. He's been there every week, moving merch like crazy. The crowd loves him. I hope nobody switches up on him, bro. For real, he deserves it, bro. He did his big one. That's main event Jey Uso. I'm happy for him. They could have done it differently, If I'm being honest, like he could have won in Saturday night's main event, like I said, but overall, I'm still happy for him though. He deserves it. He definitely deserves to live up to the main event title. So he got that. Let's see who he challenges. Probably going to be Gunther, but it's not guaranteed Gunther's going to walk into WrestleMania as world champion. They could always do some spontaneous stuff and take it off Gunther before and have Jay challenge whoever's the world champion. But we'll see. It'll probably just end up still being Gunther. But I hope that's not the direction they go. But that's what it's looking like. But I'm honestly happy for Jay. He deserves it. That's the man. He's been the man for the past year. He deserves it, bro. And I'm happy for him. I'm honestly happy for him. Cena said that at the end that he's gonna enter the elimination chamber. He said he's giving his opponents 1 month to slander his name, and after that, they're gonna have to either put up or shut up. Triple H said that he deserves that Cena earned the right to call the shots 100%. He doesn't gotta qualify. He's straight into the match. Whatever he want, he gets it. So let's see what happens. Elimination Chamber, March 1st. Let's see if Cena can actually get the job done. If Cody's actually injured, the chamber will probably be for the WWE title. So we'll see. If not, then it'll just be, if he's not injured, then the match will be who challenges Cody in Mania. So we'll see if Cena is going to win the chamber or if they're going to go a different route with Cena. We'll see. Elimination Chamber, March 1st. I can't wait. We gotta tune in to Raw and SmackDown this week. See what happens. See what's gonna be the implications of the Rumble and all of the other events that we've seen in the Rumble match. Overall, WWE, they started the year off with a bang. Phenomenal pay per view. I loved every second of it. The matches were amazing, even though the women's one was predictable with Charlotte, but regardless, the execution of it was good. The whole pay per view was good. Shock value was crazy. Triple H actually made shit unpredictable, and it was amazing. I'm pretty sure, regardless of the Jey Uso, even though people were complaining, I'm pretty sure everybody loved it. It was amazing. WWE definitely started the year off with a bang, and I'm looking forward to Elimination Chamber. And I guess that's it for right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And it's been your boy Dark Nova, and I'll see you guys in the next one.